You stupid fool. Did you really think you gonna hit me? Huh? Bow, bow, bam! Over.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Usyk pulls off a huge upset by dethroning Anthony Joshua. He wins by a unanimous decision. He completely dominated this fight from the first round on. Matter of fact, in the first round, soon as the fighters came to meet in the center of the ring, Usyk, he did this little dip and then came up top with like a 1-2, and it partially landed. And when I seen that, I said, oh, this is about to be extremely difficult for Anthony Joshua. And it definitely was. Now, first of all, just letting you guys know, I stood up all night to watch this fight because where I'm at, it's 5 a.m. and I haven't slept yet. But with that being said, it's crazy because Usyk, he was doing so many good things in this fight, constantly moving side to side, constantly using angles. There's no doubt he looked like his countryman. He looked like a heavyweight version of Lomachenko in this fight. Now, for whatever reason, Anthony Joshua had the complete wrong game plan. He had already said going into this fight, he wants to outbox Usyk. But like I always tell you guys, I heard Floyd Mayweather once say at the gym, you bang the boxer and you box the banger. Well, AJ, he tried to box the boxer, and that turned out to be a terrible idea. Usyk made Anthony Joshua look like an extremely flawed fighter. He made him look like a traditional European fighter. One of those fighters that stands up straight, they don't really move their heads, and that's exactly what was going on the whole night. Anthony Joshua was a sitting duck for the jab, for the straight left, and he got hurt a couple times because of it in this fight. But what's interesting is every time Anthony Joshua landed flush on Usyk, you could see that it kind of rocked Usyk a little bit, which makes sense. Usyk is 20 pounds lighter than AJ. But the point is, for whatever reason, Anthony Joshua, he was extremely reluctant to take charge of the fight in terms of walking down the smaller man, Usyk. There were times in this fight where AJ, he would catch Usyk with a good shot and then he would start marching forward, but it only lasts for a couple seconds. Then out of nowhere, he would pull back, reset, and go back to trying to pot shot the smaller Usyk, which made no sense to me. I mean, after a couple rounds, AJ should have switched to plan B and he should have gotten extremely aggressive. Who would have ever thought Derek Chisora was more successful against Usyk than AJ was? AJ, he showed no urgency in this fight. If there was anyone showing urgency, it was Usyk. Every minute, Usyk was fighting as if he had something to lose, as if he was down on the scorecards. As the rounds kept going on, I kept thinking, okay, this is the round where AJ realizes he's way down on the fight and he's got to go balls to the wall. He never did it. Man, Usyk, he boxed beautifully in this fight. And instead of cruising in the final round, Usyk instead went for the knockout when it was really supposed to be AJ going for the knockout. Usyk is only one belt away from becoming the second cruiserweight to heavyweight ever to win all belts at the heavyweight division. Holyfield is the only one that did it, and there's a very good chance that Usyk can join him. You know, Anthony Joshua, surprisingly, he said before this fight, he doesn't care if he loses. And then, of course, he loses. Before the first Andy Ruiz fight, he handed his belts over to Andy Ruiz, and he lost that fight. Maybe this is just a bad case of him jinxing himself, I don't know. But after a performance like that, I'm really curious to see if AJ is going to actually try to push for a rematch. This makes the heavyweight division just that much more interesting because now you have Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the trilogy, And of course, Usyk is going to be waiting to fight one of those guys, which now everyone knows that it ain't going to be an easy fight. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get me some sleep and catch up with you guys later. I'm on to the next one.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Tony Flow Knight. Hey, make sure y'all go download the new album at www.shelltown5records.com. That's www.shelltown5records.com. Flames is all we got.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the big day. SMPs at Scout Carolinas. I need a real restoration. This is my makeover right here.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
An important message from Youth Fountain Laboratory, makers of VasoFlux and VasoFlux for Men. If you're over the age of 35 and over the years you've eaten pizza, dairy foods, deli meats, or meats with fat, you are likely to have some degree of plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. This increases your risk of suffering a stroke or heart attack exponentially, and no one wants such a catastrophic event to occur. Introducing Plaque-Out. Plaque-Out is made of all natural ingredients proven to help dissolve clots in the blood, remove calcium deposits and plaque from the walls of veins and arteries, improve viscosity of the blood, improve elasticity of the veins and arteries, treat varicose veins, and prevent the reoccurrence of plaque buildup. For more information, visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856. And remember, to help unclog veins and arteries, get the Plaque-Out.